Infernal Cape, the Coliseum, Quest Cape, maxing. All mighty achievement, but never really seemed to interest me. Every 99 I've ever gotten has only left me with a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Every quest, level, piece of gear, all mere stepping stone. But for what? What is the point of any of this? Money. So here's the game. I'm going for max plat tokens, and I'm going to do this by making 10,000 accounts and then operating them by hand to trade and try to get maximum platinum token. That is 2.147 trillion GP. To put this further into a perspective, that is enough to buy 160,259 bonds and have membership paid for 8,012 years. Or a darker path. A player could sell this on the black market right now for roughly $392,000. But that's not what I'm going to do. If I hit this target, I'm going to stare that temptation in the face and throw the ring into Mordor by giving all of that money back to the community in some sort of drop party or a giveaway. No botting, no breaking TOS, all legit. So, let's get after it. This is the road to max plat. What is up, RuneScape friends? Welcome to another episode, a very short episode of Road to Max Plat. Today we're just going to go over the 3 accounts and kind of talk about that because today is my 8-year anniversary. Not today. Today I'm celebrating my 8-year anniversary with my GF, my IRL GF. So that is going to take priority today, but I just wanted to make a video just to get today, just to stay on my daily content grind. So before that, I'd like to shout out my members, Pathos 4, Lucian, Yu-Gi-Oh! Chill, EK, and Nexine. Thank you guys very much. Please consider becoming a member on the channel. If not, please subscribe. That is free. With that being said, let's just jump right into it. Don't have a lot of time today, so all one clip. Here we go. We're going old school. Oh, there we go. So these are 2 days. 2 days, okay? Keep that in mind. Jakira 6 sold all of his little fire staffs here. The little short bows are not moving, so I think I bought them on the high end. That's a little rough, yeah, because they crashed to 73. So we'll slide them back in at 96. Hopefully they move. We were able to buy out all of the maple short bows, so it's really nice. Let's see if we can put them right back in at 210. Let's see how greedy we can get. We gotta push the boundaries. We were able to sell all the mine runes. That's amazing. Another easy flip. I think that's actually been a proven item enough for me to scale, so let's just move on to some other items. We got buckets. We got... Let's go. There's bucket helmets? Oh, wow. That's amazing. Cool. Anyways, let's try out bucket. I may have been trying that on another account, actually, so let's just pot. Let's do a pot. Some pot. Oh, I'm on a members world. That makes sense now. LOL. That almost threw everything off. That explains why I was seeing a bunch of items I didn't know. But anyway, let's go again. Bucket. Is it there? Good. Even milk. Bucket of water. Bucket of water. 38 coins. A little bit high. Bucket of milk. This would probably be a niche item. Probably even higher. Yes, it is. Let's go pot of... No, pot of flowers is going to be way too expensive. But we're going normal pot. Checking that price out. Yeah, 14. A little high. 13. Sounds a little scary. We're just going to go for like, let's see, 7,500. Don't want to get too invested in the item and lose money there. So then let's see what's next in the general store. Just trying to think of items here. Let's just check the bank. Bank's good. Inspiration. I know a lot of tools have a really low buy limit, so unless you're like strictly collecting, there's not a lot of value for a supplier like me to really jump into items like that, unless somebody made a specific request. Oh, that's an idea. Maybe I can lease out, take orders from players that want to buy slots off me, rent slots off me. Like if they want to, purchase their own items. If they like, let's say they're a hammer collector and they'd like to buy some slots, I could do that for a fee. That may work. I think that's a good thing to look into. Actually, that's a really good that's a good idea. Maybe that's already being done, since there is nothing new under the sun. Nothing's really jumping out at me though when we're looking here. Fishing bait. I'm already doing that on another account though. Steel nails. Can we buy? What kind of nails can we buy? Just steel. 35. Still on the high end here. Just looking for items that are under 10. I'm trying to think here. Bucket egg. How's egg? Not an Easter egg. Everything's over, you know, it's in that high price range, over the double digits. I'm not super fan of the double digit items here. I'm trying not to look at the wiki because I want it to be organic from my brain, just from seeing. Oh, aprons maybe. I know aprons sell sometimes super dirt cheap. I could snipe a couple. Beer. Let's try beer glass. $51. What about beer itself? This is one of my noob items I tell noobs to buy. Looks like we're not going to find a lot of items that are going to be that cheap anymore. So maybe we just do something like bucket of water. We're going for that 36. Let's go 10K. Or 0K. Oh well. Bam! Staff of water is all sold. I just want to repeat that trade again. Test its viability. You know me. We finally got some airs to bite, but that's kind of a slow item at this price point. It seems to be climbing. So these 1,000, I think I'm going to make like 200 each on them. So it'd be like 200K flip. Nice for a low volume set of accounts. So like if you guys need to build cash up. So that's something I want to talk about. There we go. So when you're scaling to my level, like yeah, Pure Essence, it's okay. Mine runes, really good right now. Fire runes, kind of okay. Stuff like that. But these are the types of items, these like lower volume stuff, I feel like you're going to probably have a better time with, because these low market cap items, these low volume items, I feel like are going to be a lot more advantageous for players with less slots, because if you're not planning on scaling, then you're not really going to get the multiplicity factor. But like I said, if you just chill on, you know, you play it every day and you don't want to look at this, you know, you slap this in, you put like 10,000 staff of airs in, and then, you know, whatever, depending on what you can get for them. But you can get quite a bit of them over a long period of time, and then slap them back in and make like a cool 500K, 600K, 1 mil, whatever, you know, over longer periods of time. Long period of time. That's all I'm saying. So 23K staff sold. 23K's worth, sorry. Looks like the staff earths rose on us, so that's kind of a dead item. So this is kind of done with. We already sold 3 maple short bows at the 210, so this is a pretty decent item. I think at scale and on a low level, just because of the level of volume and the price, the margin in there. It's kind of like, that's kind of a funny one. This has like been like one of my highest performing non-low price point items with a decent ROI that does a lot of volume. I figured this would get sniped a long time ago if anybody's been watching my videos, but it seems to be working out pretty well. So that guy's done. Oh, we'll do this guy while I put in the pin. Whatever, we'll go back. So the body roads bought. We got 6K a day there, roughly. Bio waters bought. We got 12K a day there. Fishing bait sold. Amazing. So we're gonna do that one more time. Fishing bait might be a good one. We're gonna go higher. We're gonna go 250K. See how long that takes to sell or buy. Jug of wine, we got 5K a day. We were able to buy 80,000 in 2 days. So there's 40K there actually. So my bad. I didn't even see that slot down there. My bad. Nah, I want to see what it does at scale. So now we're gonna see what this does at scale. We're gonna slap that in there. We'll see what we get with 2 slots. We bought 6,500 buckets. Vials, we got 623, and jugs we were able to get 8,000. So 4K, kind of slow across the board here. The vials kind of suck. I don't think I will be scaling up vials. Vial of water, yes. Body runes, yes. Probably, sorry. Fishing bait, depending on how these next few trades go over the next couple days, I probably will scale those up. Jugs of wine, yes. Seemingly, you know what I'm saying? Over the next few days. A 10K slot is a really good slot, because, you know, if we're going for 30K units a day, 10K per day would be like optimal. But collect, and then we will see how you do tomorrow there, high volume boy. And now we have the bronze scimitar selling quite a bit at 150, so that's really decent. This is what I was talking about. So low volume, not a lot of scale. You know, you got 1 account, 2 accounts, 3 accounts. Free to play player. You know, you got a free to play. Oh, let's just say a free to play woodcutting. Oh, bam. Bronze scimitars. How long did that take me to buy all those? Like 2 weeks, 1 week, whatever it was. Wow. Steel plate bodies selling, you know, 250 at that level. The margin just keeps expanding here. I think I'm gonna have a really nice time with the alcohol market, man. So 955, we'll just try 965. Let's just really YOLO it. Check it out. Iron plate body, we got 500. I'm liking that. Mithril scimitars, got another 500. Looks like the price dove a little bit because I got a little bit of a price there. Looks like we got... Nice. I'm into that. Somebody told me in the Discord that somebody did dump a shit ton of iron arrows at 1 GP, so that was really awesome. Iron arrows also, I think, are going to totally be a nice item to segue out to grow on, like, I want to say, just off the top of my head, let's say it's got like a 10 million volume, so it's about 10% of what I got for pure esters. I don't think pure esters are even close at 500 or 465, you know what I'm saying? I'm just rounding up. So at 500 accounts, I still probably would create 10 times the amount of pure esters I have before, you know, just to see if, like, I have not hit the limit of diminishing returns with pure essence that I would like to stop that at any time. But so 10% of that, so 500 iron arrows would probably be good. That's kind of what I would say. So we got them at 6. We're gonna try going back in at 7, which would be a huge profit there. The mithril arrows sold almost immediately. We're gonna go right back in. It looks like the mithril arrows have recovered. So this again would be one of those items I do go hundreds of accounts on. And going forward, I had a conversation with somebody in the chat, in the comments, saying like, you know, you're gonna need a combined strategy. It's like, yeah, I know, but I do need a combined strategy. I need to hit more levels of this. This needs to become a multi-layered strategy. I had the epiphany that I need to, I think, start a RuneScape business, like essentially like that type of level. Like, because if you look at this compared to like 1-for-1 comparatively with the real world, you can only get so far as a solo entrepreneur. But then, like, if you start a business, that's like printing money. If you can figure out a business and get it, you know, get your ducks in a row, get your finances in order, get your like costs stabilized per unit, and then scale it across employees, then you're looking at crazy stuff. So it's just, I don't know, sky's the limit. So let's go with like 250K here. We're gonna start scaling up here on one account and see if we just keep getting items. So we were able to get 160 maces in 2 days. So again, one of those items I was talking about before, like, you're gonna have a good time with it on a low level. So that's all I got for you guys today. My words of wisdom is one of the best things I think you can do as a man is to find a girl, get into a monogamous relationship, and then expand it over a long time. So I'll tell you my story a little bit. Before my girlfriend, I was so I had trouble in school. This is a short story. Trouble in school, dropped out of high school because they told me, oh jeez, they told me you can't get a good job. You can't get a job worth having unless you go to college, and you can't even get a job that's not worth having if you don't go to high school. So then when I ultimately dropped out of high school because reasons, nothing like crazy. I was like farming and didn't sleep, and I was playing RuneScape and playing StarCraft, and I was pretty much a slave to my family for 18 years. You know, hard labor, you know, like fence posts, fencing, running cattle, horses, all that good stuff, raising ducks and chickens, and then like throwing hay, farming hay, baling hay, stacking hay, all the farm shit. Then like on my free time, like I didn't look forward to spring break or nothing because they would take me down to do work for my extended family. Like we'd be roofing, digging trenches, laying pipes, electrical work, demoing houses, building houses. One time, like my grandma's house had a fire, so then the insurance policy paid them out so much money that they were able to build another, I want to say 5-bedroom house and attach it to their 5-bedroom house, so it turned it into a mansion, pretty much. but to then even save more money, they had the family build it, because like in our family, you had a lot of kids, so you had a huge labor force, and I was on that crew. So like, yeah. But anyway, so dropped out of high school because I was like, well, if I don't have good grades, I can't go to college. Who cares? So then I just partied for, how old am I? About 6 years. 6 years I was straight up DJing, like, DJing. And I'm not saying like, in terms of productivity, I'm not saying like moral or immoral, people who party, whatever, you know, it's your life. I'm not trying to judge nobody. But in terms of like my life goals and my subjective experience and my, what I would, like the way I was judging myself, I would say DJing. So with that being said, then I met my girl, almost fucked it up, but then straightened out my act. Now we're here, you know what I mean? And since I like, you know, took seriously, I put my relationship second, so I'm Christian, sorry. So not sorry about that, sorry. I just know some people get butthurt when I say that, but so I reorganized my life, you know, God first, then my relationship, then my family, then everything else. And once I put that order back in my life has literally only gotten better every single day from when our relationship started. So beautiful 8 years. That's my testimony to, if you need a way to like, and I can explain into the reason why, because I understand why, like, you know, with hindsight and the experience now, I can explain to you why. Because the first thing I did was get into a serious monogamous relationship, you know, no porn, no masturbating, none of that, like a serious monogamous relationship. Wealth only followed. I can break all the mechanics down, and it's only been growing every single day, and take this channel's growth as a testament to that as well. Like, yes, I may have shitty content today, but if I keep plugging at this for another 1 year, 10 years, imagine where I'll be in 10 years if I do daily content every single day. So that being said, hopefully all y'all have a great day. You know, subscribe if you guys want, you know, follow me on the journey, stuff like that. Join the Discord. We are, I don't know. I don't want to build something really great. I want to help people. That's all I want to do. So, peace out. And thank God for my relationship. Jesus is king.